Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Manuel again. So, it's Manny's Vlogs. And what we're gonna do is talk about the schools I've gone to and dropped out of. So, my first school that I post high school that I went to was Palm Mitchell. I went there because I wanted to be a cosmetologist because I was doing haircuts at the time and I was doing tattoos, and I wanted to become a cosmetologist, and I wanted to become behind the scenes doing makeup artist for photo shoots, for movies, doing all kinds of different things. I did cosmetology specifically so I can learn makeup, but I didn't stick with it. I ended up some things to what happened, and I ended up getting back on drugs and stuff. Well, actually, I think I went there after I got off of drugs, and some things has happened between me and Natalie, and then I went to Vegas to go visit my son. I never visited my son. I ended up visiting a friend. I ended up in El Paso, Texas, before I was supposed to, when I was supposed to be at school, and I dropped out of school basically. So this one be the schools I dropped out of, and then several years later, fast forward, at the Northwest, I'm in a parking lot at Sam's Club, talking to a finance department or a counselor for Northwest Career College, and I joined Northwest Career College, and I'm doing wonderful and everything. My grades are, I'm an A student, and I'm learning everything, and we get to go back to class because this is during the pandemic, and well, one thing led to another. Me and Natalie ended up breaking up again. I ended up getting really bad on drugs and ended up getting kicked out of school because I lost a backpack that had records, and I broke the HIPAA law, and a lot of things just didn't go right. That was just July. Oh no, this was August 2020, September 2020. This happened, and I regret that too. I regret dropping out of Paul Mitchell and out of Northwest Career College because I could have been a medical assistant, I could have been a cosmetologist, but it's still not my biggest regrets. My biggest regret still is not posting that video in 2014 to become a YouTuber and doing my vlog. And my vlog was 8 years ago when my son was 1 year old, but my oldest son was 1 year old. And yeah, so now I decided about becoming an aviation maintenance mechanic, and that is for AIM, Aviation Institute of Maintenance. And my mom showed me this school 9 years ago, when I first got my GED and my son was first born and everything. She's like, maybe you should go to school to become an aviation airplane mechanic, I was like, nah, Mom, like, no, I don't want to go to school. I'm working. I got Joanna to take care of this and that. And I was working at AutoZone at that point in time. And, well, long story short, 10 years later, I'm going to school here. And I start March 28th, and I'm so happy. And I'm going to stick through it. It's 21 months long. It's $50,000. And nothing's gonna stop me because I just went to jail. I just got out of jail. I've been to the bottom. I've scraped every barrel, and there's nothing else I'm gonna do besides for this and do YouTube, and I'm gonna own my own shop. That way, when my brother gets out of prison in 6 years, he has a shop to come work to, and where he can go to diesel mechanic school, and then hopefully we can work on semi trucks and airplanes at the same time, or we can work on automobiles and airplanes at the same time. So I'm trying to set up things up for my little brother when he gets out of prison. I'll do a video about my little brother's prison time too. But yeah, I'm tired of not having things that I wanted to have at this point in time when I was a kid. When I was 17 years old, 16 years old, because I dropped out of school when I was 17. I got my GED when I was 18. I should have went to school and been finished by now, but I didn't. So we're going to now. I mean, there's nothing else that can stop me besides for myself, and I'm not stopping myself no more. All right. Goodbye, y'all.